You and Big Brother eating. I love you in this little vest. I used to wear that vest when I was a little boy. Your age? Mm-hmm. All right, you want to go on chores? Get your shoes.
Did it.
When we got this pineapple from Missouri, it was not ripe enough. What do you call that? And then by the time we thought it was ready, it was too ripe. It was rotten. We were gonna freeze a bunch of pineapple. Part of us quitting the grocery store is gonna be dependent on supplementing our food instead. I don't know how much food they're gonna get off those pineapples. They're certainly not gonna eat the peel, I don't think. Yeah, we got a supplement from other farms, like we did our strawberries earlier. Farms and, sorry, I'm nearly 100 hours without food. I don't get the brain clarity these people talk about in fasting. I'm getting a fog. First, I've lost 8 pounds in 4 days. What the heck was that? Inflammation, water? Well, that was the goal. That was part of this goal. It's a healing journey, but it's also a, let's lose some weight before we go on this 100-mile bike ride. I don't even know where I was. What I'm trying to get at is, we'll have to supplement from other places than the store. Farmers, places like Azure, which is bulk, organic, co-op ordering. Hopefully it doesn't come to this. Hopefully we have enough meat, but having to order meat from Polyface or US Wellness Meats, or supplementing other things from a company like Thrive. Oh my gosh, call the Inquirer. He's got his shoes on. Mr. Brown's got his shoes on. Him finding his shoes in the morning so he could go with him was so bad. I used to film it all the time in the vlog.
Papa,
I wrote a children's book on it. Where are your shoes, Mr. Brown?
Then he was Mr. Brown.
Was he?
Yeah, in your videos.
He was. Spoiler alert, we didn't end up finding them.
Papa, I found them.
I dropped it and just said,
Papa, I found them.
you're in this. What?
I found them that there's a dowry.
We never found them. I ended up forgetting about it and saying, hey, you're gonna eventually find your shoes. Hop on my back, let's go. And I'm glad I did. All right. Shoot, I just realized I didn't put the chickens up last night. That's definitely gonna make for a trickier move.
Can you rise up?
Come on, let's go.
There's my deep push up there.
Oh, you wanna ride up? Okay, you wanna ride up to the Jeep? Okay, let's go. We got you 2 Jeep.
Papa, what are these?
I don't know. I think pine cones. Does it work? Let's go. I don't have anything to wipe it down. Let's park it under the shed, okay? Hey, the point I'm trying to make is, I don't think we trained one better than the other. Give yourself a break. Every child is different. You're doing a good job. Just that you have a concern, are you doing a good job? To me means you're doing a good job. They're all different. Some are more difficult than the others. Henry, he's like a second firstborn. And if you have multiples, you know generally what a firstborn means. Compliant, easy to please, capable early on. You knew where we were going. You can see that it rained last night. So there's a chance there was a storm pushed over in there. Still, we gotta be stormproof with our grazing animal system, especially with us going away soon. I knock it sometimes, and it spills. Henry, can you unhook me? I'm on this crazy bank in order to get this sheep pen up. Can you go unhook me, please? I've got it. Come unhook my cord. Where are you going? Dude, I'm stuck here. Really? If I let the brake off, I'm just gonna roll back down. E-brake's all the way on. Yeah, go unhook my cord. Okay, come hold the brake then. I don't know if you can do it. Put your foot on that brake. There you go, yep, hold that. Nope. You got it? You got it? Hold that brake. All right, hold that brake. Okay. This is why kids have to drive early when they're at a farm. Thank you, Henry. You really helped me. Gideon, can you come help me push this even? I want to get it all the way up against the bank. We're nook and cranny farming. Means we got to get it all. It's a little high on this corner. I'm afraid they're going to get out right here. I was thinking about putting these sheep behind their moms in the main flood. That would help. That'd be easier. And we could save this for everybody grazing it. I'm a little concerned with me going away that the little lambs will get back to the mom and initiate that milk again. You get them gone, it's probably better to keep them in that cage. The longer we go, the less the babies are gonna want it and the more dried up the mamas are gonna be. If you don't know, we're trying to wean our baby lambs so the mamas can gain condition and put the energy into their new babies that are growing inside of them. I've been doing 2 nets. For me, it's a 10-day move. You wanna move pigs at least every 5 to, is it 15 days? Something like that. You know, get them off their parasites, give the land a rest. They are helping us in restoring our washed away land from the hurricane. Big animals hay bombed in here. Now the pigs are incorporating that into the sand, which will then help it retain moisture and nutrients. First thing we gotta do is set up their new net. Whoa! See, we're keeping the fence on. It's an exciting moment of a Regenerative Farmers Day. Moving animals to new ground.
Well, I was born just west of the river, Mississippi mud running.
Before I pick up nets, I might as well move the Energizer over. My problem, but maybe it's a good thing, is when I do these crazy long fasts, I don't really slow down. I still weight train, although it's less weight. I still go on our walk in the evening. I've learned that during a fast, you still do want to exercise your muscles so you don't start losing muscle, or you mitigate losing of muscle. Rebecca's fasting with me today. She's doing a 36-hour. It'll be my 4th dinner miss. The last 3 were extremely hard. I don't know what it is about supper. Breakfast, lunch, maybe a hair temptation. Dinner, I want to give it all up. Good job, Gideon. You're doing great. Let's pick up the net.
And on the road is where I found freedom. And hotel rooms is where I found peace.
Next up, chickens. Particularly because I did not put them up last night. I should have put them up last night. They'd be cooped up. I could have built their new net. I could took up their old net, built the new net, and let them out. I think we'll put down a little feed, Gideon, just across the line.
What do you mean?
Can you kind of keep them in while I move the net? Right there, so not too far away. Did they come from there too? No, I think these guys came from the yard. Open this up, Gideon. And I'm gonna hustle. Chick, 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 chick.
I think I like
Chick, 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 chick. Keep them here. Chick, 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 chick. We're feeding them in various places. This is going really well. That pig net stopped them from going that way. Pig nets are a lot easier to move than poultry nets. And we have a pig net that is for piglets, which has a really fine mesh at the bottom. Then we use pig net in the pasture for the fat hens. Next step, putting the net up around the chickens.
It's gonna be.
I want to get done with this and rest. At least physically. Smart idea. Store the chickens' water over here, and we can put it's near the where we filled up the tank.
When we come back with the Energizer, that should work.
We probably won't have to fill up that tank this whole time. Leaking. Whoa, gosh. They constantly testing it. Has Lily done y'all yet? You're not moved. She hasn't done y'all yet. Oh my gosh. Where's the, wait, you're gonna pull these out. Don't drag those. Clip those on it. We're gonna have to save the green beans for tomorrow. Lily, where you been? What about your horses?
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of them.
How's your foot feel?
Feels a lot better.
We need to assess tonight if you can get in a boot. If you can't get in a boot, we have to cancel practice tomorrow. If you can't go to practice tomorrow, you're not going to the show Saturday. I got the seeds too. We forgot the seeds. All right. Last week, we had actually leveled this out before the chickens came. See how ruddy it is? You can see how ruddy it is because of the the puddles. I'm gonna see if the chickens will help level that out some for us. See that one scratching? Will they eventually? And they're scratching and pecking right here. Yeah, they are. They're leveling that. Here's the thing. Will the chickens do the job completely? No, but they need somewhere to go.
Gonna be a long way home.
Hey, what are you doing up there? You're making him nervous.
I'm just climbing in the tree.
Don't destroy anything. Here, come show him a tour with your GoPro. That's pretty cool. You got walls and roofs too.
The window. And then the little one's got from this. And then there's the pulley. Gonna do my two now, and then the roof is plastic, and then
I should recap this. We move people without putting them up. That's a big change because that means we won't have to come out at 6:30 in the morning, first light. You can come out at 8 and move them. And you don't have to put them up the night before. So you don't have to stay up till, in the summer it'd be 9:30. You can see where we've gone.
Rye? What's coming up?
This is rye.
What happened here?
Somebody dropped some seeds.
That's how, no,
You could take a lesson from
like
that
this
and be
everywhere.
like,
I know, why
if I
don't
want
we
my
drop,
entire farm to look like that.
why don't we drop seeds like that everywhere?
Because that, you would run out of a 50-pound bag. You'd use a 50-pound bag every week. Oh, look at the goose.
What are we going to do about that big hole?
They need, well, I would say the boys need to grade it, but here we are. I guess we should have graded that before we seed it. Well, you can grade it next week. You can see Mom walking along the line. You can see the rye coming up to where the chickens just were
you should do like a
and where everybody was last week. This is our soccer field right here, guys. So this needs to be leveled. This needs to be raked out. You don't want to play. Somebody will get hurt on that. So here's where they just were last week, and then the week before. Would it be too hot to plant beans?
Yes. It would
Okay.
be too hot. It would be so
Oh,
hot.
one thing I do got to do is vacuum out the root cellar. It's flooding again.
Oh gosh, why?
And maybe dig around and see what the problem is. I saw a big problem when I was grabbing seeds today. We flooded our root cellar.
What if it leaks through
It's
this?
coming through this, I reckon.
What if it leaks?
We have sealed that, but it's clogged. Because look at all this water pressure right here. It's literally washed away the dirt. Here's a problem. There's 2 inches of roof edge. Don't they make a drip edge or something that goes along the edge of these things? You can see the moisture. It's all coming down. All right, I've put in a word to the gutter guy. Water comes down. It hits this corner. I mean, there's 2-3 inches right here. That's just gonna drop right down in there, and we got pressure down there. Okay, that's the source of the problem. How do I rig this up temporarily? Nail it in there. Hey, that's perfect. Where'd you get that?
It was over at the shed.
Okay. If you run that over there, it should run down and hit the gutter away from the root cellar. I got some blocks. Figured it'd be more Jerry.
We built a
It needs to
concrete
be like
form.
that. Yeah? I think I got a temp solution. Anything left that just from rain now, we got the gutter pressure off of us. We'll go hit this. Hey, what shoes are these?
It is.
Yeah?
That's what that's not making me move.
Make sure you put those back. Those are her dress-up shoes. The other problem, we can grade this, and we were talking about with a shovel. Grade this away. There's a little bit of a slope inward. And then the other thing is, I think we can move this vent up out of the ground. It's leaking down there under the ground. See? Move that vent up. I think it'll still circulate. But we're only talking about maybe a foot. This is the worst it's been, hasn't it?
No, it's been much worse.
How come it didn't do this to the hurricane? I guess our seal was still good.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
That was lucky.
See, this is also just lucky.
This would have been a major flood.
It's coming in, I think.
Yeah,
here.
it's running down the wall
Yeah.
on the outside. Look at that, yeah. Take pride in our homestead.
Yeah.
Look at that.
This is looking so
Big
bad.
difference.
I mean, I have to wash this down.
Good job, girl. We've got a fan plugged in. We've got a dehumidifier. There's the fan. I'm gonna leave the door cracked. We have 2 chambers. The one deeper is colder, and the one out here is less cold. It's like where we plant, you know, seeds, jars. Our root cellar is very important to us for growing our own food. It's a great storage place. Our bikes are ready at REI. Let's get some when we're in town. We need to get some pine shavings for the brooder.
Okay.
And then let's get supplies, which is just tar. We have cement. We'll pull this out. Randolph has a hole saw that can drill 4 inches. Just got inside. I'm resting, getting work done. He comes over. He says, "Can you read this to me?" And then I see. I'm like, "Are you really gonna make me read this to you?" I haven't eaten in almost 100 hours, bro. Making muffins. 1 bowl of blueberries, juicy and tart. Thanks, Henry. Actually, I'm to the point, I think, where I'm not hungry anymore. Doesn't mean I don't fantasize food, though. 3 scoops of sugar go into the bowl. Homestead shop for some tar. We'll have all the supplies to fix that when it comes time. That's it. Do they have a smaller one? Well, they have a much cheaper one. Think about this. We're going to bust out the hole. We're going to put cement in it. We have cement.
Okay.
Then we're going to tar it over. And then when we drill the new hole, we need to then tar that.
Okay.
Assuming Randolph has the supplies. How you doing on the fast? I'm beyond the point of hunger, I think.
I'm hungry. Very hungry.
I'm coming close to 96
It's funny. I don't.
hours. No. Yeah, 96 hours.
Yeah. You're.
What were you gonna say?
I said I'm hungry.
You're at 17 hours?
17 hours, so autophagy should be starting.
What does autophagy mean?
It's where my cells are like getting rid of. My body's getting rid of the sentient cells, like the bad cells. They're flushing them out.
So what happened to me at 72 hours?
Oh, your immune system completely reset at 72 hours. You have stem cells happening.
Is that different than autophagy?
Yes.
Oh.
So you have autophagy happening also.
Oh.
So you're having autophagy happening. Your immune system has completely reset itself. Your body is producing stem cells. So at 24 hours, I believe, your body produces stem cells in your gut to heal your gut lining. So a 24-hour fast is really great for a gut reset. But then when you hit, I can't remember what it is, but you start getting, I think it's...
Are you going to IRF before Tractor Supply?
No, I'm doing Tractor Supply first.
Okay.
So your body is producing stem cells, and it will repair anything in your body that needs to be repaired.
Wow. The way I've been getting through supper is I've been watching a movie during supper and for cleanup. I can handle seeing lunch and breakfast, but not supper. Why in the world did I lose 8 pounds in 4 days?
I think that you had a lot of inflammation.
Inflammation weighs?
Yes. So...
in water or what? It's okay if you don't know.
I don't know if it's necessarily water, but it is. Inflammation is weight.
I'm glad I'm shaking all this before I write.
I mean, the fact that you lost 8 pounds in that short of a time, like, I don't know that I would lose 8 pounds.
Next up, Tractor Supply. You would think that would be the homestead store, but we don't go there nearly as much as Lowe's for our homestead. We do, though, go there for our fine pine shavings, though. Fine pine shavings. You got to get the fine ones, too. That way the manure doesn't settle on them and rub on the chickens. And we're back. Let's see what the boys have been doing to the pond. Dang, this is going to be a huge dock. Good job. I'm using that rock. How about this dock, Beck? You put a middle brace.
How'd you do that? Like we saw online?
And where'd you get this telephone pole? Is this the one from the hurricane?
Yeah.
Hey, we got something out of the hurricane.
I know, right?
This evening, it says the last of our food is done. Let's check on the root cellar. Uh-oh. Still a little moist down here. We're drying out right there. Keep it going all night. I did empty that once, that dehumidifier, and we have a fan, and we have a plan, so that this doesn't keep on happening. Now to see if you are going to your training tomorrow. How is it?
It doesn't even hurt.
Well, let's see if you get your boot on. You've been taking it easy. Let's try to get ready for this.
I cannot do this.
God forbid you missed the show. Is it zipped all the way down?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I can do it. Look, I'm doing it. Don't doubt me.
Why can't I help you? Are you in?
Yep.
All right, how's it feel?
It hurts a little bit.
Will you be able to ride tomorrow?
Yeah.
Will your foot hit the stirrup?
What do you mean?
Is that going to be a problem in the stirrup?
No, it hardly hurts.
Well, here's the thing. You're going to practice tomorrow and your show is still not for a few more days after that. I have officially passed the 100 mark hour without food. That was crazy talk, I realized. Yes?
Lisa wants me to ride Friday. Should I ride Friday as well, or should we just...
I don't know. Yeah, I guess if that's what she told you, you got to do, yeah. All right, 100 hours. I'm going to get some rest. Tomorrow we finish this fast. We're going to be refeeding. Happy day. See you then.